Hi guys, and welcome to another video. This is going to be a review demo video again. I recently bought some things from Fab Ur Nails. I bought this stamping plate, which is pretty large compared to my other ones. I bought this cute new stamper. It's got Fab Ur Nails on it, and it's sort of like a silicone one as well, so it's sort of a bit sticky. You can kind of see that, so a bit different from my squishy stamper. And then as well, obviously I got a real like plasticky scraper along with it, so I thought I would talk you through the products and show you how to use them. So for all of this, I spent about $30. Now I'm obviously not sure, because this has come from the Philippines, so I'm not entirely sure what the actual currency is, but the stamper and scraper were $6.50, something like that, and the plate was about $18, something like that, so it was sort of more expensive. I mean, obviously it is a larger plate, so you're getting a lot more designs on it and things like that, but obviously with the with the exchange in currency, I mean, I think I probably worked out that it was between about £15 and £20 I ended up spending. They took a couple of weeks to get here, which isn't that bad. I was kind of waiting anxiously for them. So yeah, it didn't take very long to get here. They shipped really quickly, and obviously it was just all due to the fact that it took a couple of weeks, which still isn't that bad, to be quite honest. But they, arrived here safely. When I got the stamping plate, it had a big blue film over the top. So yeah, I was quite impressed with the sort of shopping experience and the shipping and postage, everything like that. I did pay for postage as well, but it was only about $5, something like that. So actually it didn't work out to be that bad, considering it was coming all the way from the Philippines. So I'll get talking through the stamper and scraper. So here's a closer up look at the stamper and scraper. So I'll just sort of show you the stamper quickly. It's super cute, pretty. It's quite small as well, really easy to use. Obviously it's a silicone one, so it's a little bit tacky, but it's super squishy, which is really good. And then obviously you've got this scraper. So I have used this once already. I personally, and this is just me personally, I didn't actually like the scraper because it was so bendy. So what I did try that scraper once when I was doing the design, but because I didn't kind of like it, probably I don't really know how to use it properly, and I'm so used to using the Moyu London scrapers, so I just went back to using this. But it's completely personal preference really with what you want to use. There's absolutely no problem with that at all. It's just I prefer to use the harder plastic credit card like scrapers rather than the really bendy ones. So for the scraper, I didn't prime it. The only thing I did was I used a cotton wool and a bit of acetone just to clean over the top, because obviously it had travelled all the way from the Philippines, and I always believe in sort of a really clean stamper, sorry. So yeah, that was all I did. There was no buffing, there was no layers and layers of acetone, and obviously you guys have probably seen my Moyu London one where I brought the new stamper and scraper from there that was sort of really sticky. I mean, obviously this isn't double-ended, so you're not going to get the problem of, when you're pressing down, the other end's going to pop out, but this one does not pop out at all. It is firmly secure in the little holder, so you have no problems with this one popping out or trying to come out at all, which is obviously really, really nice. So then I got this stamping plate. It is Fun 15. And I just kind of got this one because it's got some really cool patterns on it that are pretty full size. We've also got some really cute like couple images down here. So yeah, that was the kind of reason I just chose this one. As you can see, it is pretty large. And then this is what we've got on the back. So sort of a plastic cardboard coating on the back. It's doesn't make it thick or anything like that. It just means you haven't got, you know, a plain metal back or anything. And obviously you've got their logo and stuff on the back, so that's always quite good. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll sort of go through some of them, swatch some of them, show you what they look like on the stamper, things like that, and also show you how I've been using the stamper. So I'm just gonna give my stamper a little bit of a wipe. I know I've had loads and loads of comments saying from people that I shouldn't be using acetone on the stamper because it can disintegrate it, blah 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 blah, also telling me to use a lint roller. Personally, for me, because I work on clients as well, not just myself, I'm not just doing this on one person, I use this stuff on different people for sanitisation and cleanliness, and just even my personal preference, I like to use acetone, not just a lint-free roller. If I was just doing it on myself, then yeah, I probably would do that. But the thing is because you're using it on other people, you need to know that things are clean, you know, and that's personally just what I like to do. If this only lasts me a couple of months, 6 months, a year, something like that, at the end of the day, this stuff is not as expensive as you guys, you know, would think. So actually, if in a year's time I need to buy a new one because it's not the same, then that's fair enough. It cost me like $6, something like that. You know, that's about £3. I'm not really that bothered. Obviously, like if it was to do with the scrapers, but they're metal, they're not going to disintegrate. So yeah, that's my personal preference. I always use acetone on things. I'm not going to use a lint-free roller ever because I use this on other people, and that's just me. So I just thought I'd touch on that. So yeah, I've just given it a quick wipe over, just to give it a bit of a clean. Also just going to do exactly the same to my plate. So I'm just going to be using Mundo de Uñas in black. This like squiggly design here. So literally I'm just using everything in exactly the same way as I normally would. Got my Moyu scraper there too. So as you can see, that's come out really, really well. So, and if I just do it on my finger, it's going to mess up my Snow White, but hey ho. And literally, I'm just doing it exactly the same way as I would my normal squishy stamper. Just press down any flyaway bits, and then you top coat that and you're done. So what I'll do is I'll just show you another few swatches just on the stamper, just so you can see how some of them sort of come out. there you have my Fab Ur Nails review on the stamper and scraper plus the plate. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you'd like to see anything else from me in the future, please like and subscribe. Also comment down below if you'd like to see anything in particular, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.